everyone, it's Alicia here from We Did 3, back with another cycle update. Now, last week's cycle update was really lame and really quick because I was filming on Monday. Sunday had been really busy, and I wasn't feeling that great. I had been having really bad pelvic pain pretty much for the last week and a half straight, and finally it's gone, and I'm back today to tell you a little bit about where I'm at in my cycle and what's going on with me this month. So I'm currently on cycle day 24 today. Today is Sunday that I'm filming, so tomorrow, Monday, when it goes up, it will be cycle day 25. And as usual, this month has been really weird for me. So basically on cycle day 19, I started getting what looked like positive ovulation tests, and they kept going until I think cycle day 22 or 23. 22, because I didn't take any yesterday. So until cycle day 21, they were very strongly positive, and then they started to wane off on cycle day 22. So I had, and I mean multiple like clear blue digital positives, not just like WANFOs that look almost positive. They were clear blue digitals, all giving me solid smiley faces over and over and over again. Based on like comparing them, my guess is that my positive ovulation test was maybe like cycle day 20, and that I actually ovulated on cycle day 22, which would have been Friday. My temperatures are still going up and still have yet to confirm ovulation, which I need 3 solid days of up temperatures to confirm it. So we will see. Tomorrow will be my 3rd day post-ovulation temping, or what looked like ovulation, and if it stays up, then it will confirm that I did ovulate on Friday. That being said, here is a picture of what happened with my OPKs. And here is a picture of my current cycle chart. So as you can see, I mean, the two have very conflicting sets of information. If I were going off of my first positive ovulation test, I should have ovulated on like cycle day 20 and instead did 2 days later. So I'm not sure what that's about. I know that that's a problem for people with PCOS, that usually they will get multiple positive OPKs in a month, but that has actually never happened to me. And so this will be my first month having that happen. It's also though my first month taking Vitex, and I'm wondering if that had an effect on it, on maybe lengthening the release of the LH surge. So maybe it looked like I was surging and surging and surging, but really it just was taking a little bit. So I think that's like the main thing, is that maybe those were a factor. I'm not sure. The other thing I wanted to mention really quickly is that pelvic pain that I mentioned last week. So last week I started having really bizarre pelvic pain. It was really uncomfortable. Kind of felt like, and I know this feeling because I've had multiple, an internal ultrasound. It felt like an internal ultrasound, that like pain and pressure of the ultrasound wand, but like constantly, and a little bit more like walking around and like stretching. When I called my OB and talked to my naturopath about it, both of them thought that it was most likely ovulation pain. I've never felt ovulation pain like that ever, and not for that length of time, and wouldn't expect it to be for that length of time either. But they are the medical professionals, and I totally believe them. And for the last 3 days, it's been non-existent. It totally went away after what looked like ovulation occurred. So it definitely could have been that. If I do keep experiencing it, or if it comes back, I am going to talk to my naturopath about it again. She did say that after ovulation happened, if I still felt it, that I needed to call her and that I would go get an internal ultrasound done to make sure that I don't have any larger cysts that are causing like pain or problem. So that happened, and it's just uncomfortable, which is why I didn't film last week. This week I also wanted to talk about what I had mentioned, which was my fertility massage experience. So I got a fertility massage on cycle day 15, and it's recommended by this massage therapist who is actually part of the same practice as my naturopath, that you get one done between, if you're doing them, to get it done between cycle day 6 and cycle day 14 if you have regular cycles, because that's like your window before ovulation, right? For me, it doesn't matter as much as long as I get there before I can tell that I'm amping up to ovulate. So I got mine done on cycle day 15 for me. And fertility massage is kind of, I had a 90-minute session, so 60 full minutes of it was just relaxation massage, like massage to relieve tension, like normal massage therapy. And then 30 solid minutes of it was work on my fertility. And that is pretty much exclusively like full abdomen work. By work, I mean like the techniques that they use on like your back and shoulders, like everywhere you would imagine having like a massage done, a professional massage. Imagine that kind of pressure and like motion on your abdomen. I will say I really liked it. Afterwards, it did help that pelvic pain kind of diminish a little bit, and I did feel like it was like increasing blood flow and that was helping. But I will also say it was extremely painful for me. I don't know if it's just me and like everyone else is fine with it, but I thought it was very painful. And it's a pain that like I can get through, but it's the kind that you have to like really deep breathe through and like try to focus on something else. She did mention after my massage that I did feel very tight, like my muscles right there just felt really cramped up and stuff. So I do think that it's worth it for me to keep going. And I do have an appointment for next month in what my projected window of time will be. And I do think that it's valuable. I also think it's really painful. It's gonna be really hard for me to like just do that once a month. Acupuncture is different for me. Even though it's needles, it's not painful at all. It's really pleasurable, and that massage was something else. I mean, I definitely think it's valuable. I recommend it, but also know that like you're not just going in for just like fun and roses and everything's great. It's painful. The massage therapist did actually give me a recommendation to come back for a few months, and she also gave me a few recommendations, like I do need to get a better lower back support at my job. I sit at a desk pretty much 8 hours a day, and she said that I really needed to invest in a lumbar support. She said that my blood flow to my lower back was really important for like also the blood flow to my front side and all of that jazz. So I do need to invest in that. That was the one recommendation she gave me. She also told me to drink more water, which I always try to and struggle with. So I was not surprised to hear that. And then the last thing she also advised me to do was to do castor oil packs. Which are basically you pour castor oil or like dip a piece of like flannel fabric into castor oil and get it like really super saturated, and then you lay it across your lower abdomen and put a piece of plastic wrap on top of it, and then another towel, and then a heat pad, and do it for like, you know, like 15, 20, 30 minutes. And you're only supposed to do them after your cycle. Or no, I think you can do them during your cycle, your period, and then only up until you see that ovulation is about to start. So I haven't done any this month. I will probably do like a tutorial or show you like how I do that and the process. Castor oil was really cheap and inexpensive to buy, and I think what it does is also, again, just increase the blood flow, relieve some of the tension that she was feeling there. So those were the recommendations she gave me, besides to come back for the next few months to keep getting some abdomen work done. And otherwise, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. My fertility massage, I can't tell yet whether or not it made a difference or might have been like part of the problem with my OPKs or what. I will say that I'm kind of feeling meh about this cycle. Right now I'm just not feeling super confident about it, and that's okay. Sometimes you have cycles like that just like aren't really in your favor. My biggest thing is I'm really hoping that my cycle comes naturally again. I really don't think this was our cycle to get pregnant, but it would be really nice if my cycle came again naturally and really early this time again. I'm really hoping for like a 35-day cycle instead of a 45. If we could even cut like 10 days off of my cycle, I'm totally cool with that. That said, I probably will test at about 10 DPO once I have confirmed ovulation. There's still a chance that what I felt earlier this week was not actual ovulation, and that I could like end up having my temperature go back down and getting an actual positive OPK like in a more normal fashion. So I won't say for positive that I have ovulated yet. If you want updates on like where I'm at between today and next week, I will post a bunch on my Tumblr blog about like how it's looking, and you can always go check that out. The link is in the description below. Also, I apologize for the change of scenery and or the background noise. We are actually in Eastern Oregon visiting my husband's family, so I'm making do. It's a little bit more rustic than my usual setting, but and there are probably noises from the party in the background, but hey, you film when you can. So like I said, check me out on Tumblr down below. The link is in the description. Please let me know, have you guys tried fertility massage? Was it painful for you? Because I didn't expect that level of pain. And so I'm interested to see if that is a cause, like if that was caused by the fact that I have PCOS or if it's like that for everyone. So let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, for liking the videos, for thumbs upping and commenting. I appreciate you so much and I love your faces, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!